Today on Scalper Speakeasy, I get to try probably the oldest whiskey that I've had here in my bar, Widow Jane the Vaults, batch number 6, 15-year-old whiskey. Stick around, let's see how this turns out. Hi folks, welcome back to the Speakeasy. Today we are getting into a gift from a friend of mine that came down and he bought me this. This bottle was, by the time he walked out of the store with it, $285. Now, I would not pay that for it. Tried to talk him out of it, but that's like trying to yeah, it's not going to happen. So anyhow, he bought it. We didn't even try it before he left. So he's just going to have to watch this review and see how it turns out. So anyhow, this is probably the most expensive bottle of whiskey that's ever been in my possession. I do have some Joseph Magnus cigar blend, but I only paid about $250 for that. So the question here is, what does batch number 6 of Widow Jane the Vaults taste like? Well, according to this, it says this is a collection of our oldest and rarest, aged 15 years, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. This is a 2023 release, batch number 6, 99 proof. This says the Vaults 2023 is a marriage of bourbons aged a minimum of 15 years, painstakingly selected and assembled in unique casks, raised from 4-year air-seasoned Chinkapin oak. So yeah, it's just a good honey color, amber, like a good amber color, copper color, if you will. Aroma, it says, when I saw this on the site, I was really interested to try this because everything it says about it, I like. It says you should smell toasted marshmallow, pear turnover, honeydew, and cinnamon. I love all of those. But you know what I smell? Whiskey. That's unfortunate. I mean, I might be able to pull some toasted marshmallow out of that. Otherwise, I smell some caramel. I don't even smell any cinnamon. But, like I said, to me, typically, whiskey, bourbon smells like whiskey or bourbon. Very rarely can I pick out individual smells like that. Let's say, on the tasting notes, you should get honeycomb, and I did eat honeycomb as a kid, chew on it for a little while anyway, butterscotch, raisin, molasses, dried apricots, and root beer. So far, just on what they say, I'm loving it. The smell so far, I didn't get but a little bit of what they said. See on the taste. Butterscotch, maybe. Honeycomb, not really. Raisins, not doing that either. Dried apricots. If I do, it's only because they mentioned it, and it seems to pull out a little bit. But the butterscotch, I do. Right now, so far, this smells like whiskey and tastes like whiskey. Now, I will say, this being 99 proof, is that what it was? Yeah, 99 proof. It drinks so far to me like 90 or maybe a little under. It's not strong at all. Second drink, I'm not getting much different than what I got the first time. It said on the finish notes, you should have pralines and cream, roasted oolong, which is a Chinese tea known as Black Dragon tea, black walnut, and licorice. Thankfully, I'm not getting any licorice taste because I do not like black licorice. And I'm not getting any red licorice taste either. But I don't know that I've ever had oolong tea, so I could not confirm any of that. Pralines and cream, I was so hoping to get that flavor. Maybe the longer it lingers, I'm starting to get a little bit of the praline and cream. But again, is that by order of suggestion? I don't know. I will say, the more this goes on, the more I smell it, I do get more of that toasted marshmallow. Let's try the water thing. See if a couple of drops of water help out. It's amazing sometimes how the water or ice, after it melts a little, will just open up the flavors. Didn't change the smell much. Now, to me, surprisingly, totally backwards. That made it a little more spicy in my mouth, a little more of the cinnamon that they talked about. Weird. But I'm not picking up anything else. To me, it still tastes the same. Now, obviously, if I put it on ice, which I would, it may, after a few minutes of ice melt, it may open up and change the flavors a lot more than what that little bit of water did. But I don't know. So honestly, to me, if I was scoring this as a whiskey, it's okay. You know, it's a 7 for flavor. I mean, it's good flavor. It's not blowing my mind. As a value, this is going to be about a 3 or 4. I mean, it's just not. And I don't know if he paid. If the liquor store that we stopped at might have had this marked up to secondary prices, I have no idea. If you know, please put that in the comments out there and let me know. But $285 for this bottle, it does not taste like a $285 bottle of whiskey. I'll be honest. If I'm going to go out and spend money right now, I'm going to go out and buy another Von Payne Black. I love the flavor of that one. And if I put these side by side, if I had this one next to a Buffalo Trace, I would probably pick the Buffalo Trace for drinkability, not drinkability, for flavor, just because Buffalo Trace is a little lighter and more well-rounded to me. This has a good flavor. I just don't think the value's there for for whatever MSRP is and secondary. Now, Kentucky Owl, value-wise, MSRP on these by the distiller was $400 to $500. Value-wise, that'd be the same thing. I'd give it a 3. It's not worth $500. But if I'm going to drink one over the other for drinkability and flavor, I'm going for this one. This one definitely wins that battle. So tell me what you think. Put your comments below. Let me know if you've ever had any Widow Jane the Vault's 15-year-old. Let me know how much you got it for. And tell me whether my friend, not I, got screwed out of the pricing there, or if I'm just not picking up, this says batch 6. I don't know. Do you have batch 1 of 2023? Do you have batch 1 through 5, or were there any after batch 6? Let me know where this one fits into the realm of tasting for the 2023 vault batch. Until then, I appreciate everybody watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Come back and see me next time here at Speakeasy.